Hey guys, this is Kaizen here, and today I'm going to show you how to download and install the Minecolonies ModPack, and I'm also going to show you a few little things that will be useful for you when you're actually playing Minecolonies, things like how to back up your worlds, which is very important, how to allocate more RAM to the game in case you need to do that for your computer, and a few other useful things. Now, just to say, I do make Minecolonies videos on YouTube, and I also stream on Twitch. There'll be links to all that stuff down in the description for anyone who's interested, if you want to watch, any of the gameplay or that sort of thing. So, to download it, first thing we're going to do is go right into our internet browser here, and what you want to search is CurseForge Overwolf. Now, I will put links to all this stuff down in the description as well, but I'm just going to show you guys how to do this. So the top one right here, curseforge.overwolf.com, you want to click on that and you want to download this. As you can see here, you can download for Windows or for Mac, so just download whichever one you have. And once that's done, I'll close it down. Obviously, I've already done this. You'll have this right here, this icon right here, and you'll open up your CurseForge. Then you want to go to Minecraft and go to Browse Modpacks. Now, I obviously already have it installed, but if you go to Browse Modpacks, it'll load up all different modpacks. So it's not just for Minecolonies, it's actually all different modpacks, but I'm just specifically talking about that one. And you can search at the top here. So we can search here Minecolonies just like this and enter that in. And there we go, the top one there is the Minecolonies official. Now, if we actually click on this right here, it'll take us through to this screen. And if I make this full screen, so it's a bit bigger for you guys, it gives you all different information about the mod and things like the wiki and the Patreon, the Discord, all that sort of stuff. But in terms of specifically installing it, this right here where it says play will say install, so you can go ahead and install that to install the latest version. Now, what you may want to do is go to the versions right here and have a scroll through, because you may want to play a different version. For example, you may just prefer 1.15 Minecraft as opposed to 1.16.4 for some reason. So then what you can do is come to one of these releases right here and click on this arrow right here to install that version, for example. They also have server packs if you're looking at setting up servers. Today's video is not specifically about that, but the option's there. Now, sometimes you might find there's an issue, like for example 1.16.4, this one right here is the latest version, and when I downloaded that it wasn't actually playing. So if that happens, if you can't load up the game once you've done it, try the previous version, see if that works. If that doesn't, try the one before and just keep going back. You might need to go back 2, maybe 3, shouldn't be any more than that, because sometimes there are bugs and things in the latest version. So I can tell you right now that I'm playing the 2.1 version, this one right here, and that's working just fine. So you should be fine with that one if you want to do that. And then obviously you can update it as you go and that sort of thing. If we go back to my mod packs right here, once you already have it installed, you'll see this one right here. There's a button there that says change version. So if you click on that button, when you want to update, you can click it here and you can update this to like a new version if you want. And if you want to update to a new profile, what that will do is over here, it'll create a whole new profile for it. Now, reasons you may want to do that. Well, if I right click this right here, you can see that I can open the folder for it. So if you open this folder, we have all of this stuff in here. So it will be creating a new version of that if you want to keep this current one you have protected and create a whole new thing for that. So it's not necessarily a terrible idea, particularly if you're jumping like a few versions at a time. Now, this is actually an important part as well going into here. So once again, if you right click here, go to open folder, this is how you get here. Now, there's two very important things here. First of all is your saves. You see here, I've got my test world, and I've got my Kaizen world, and the Kaizen world is the one I record on. What I highly recommend is once you've done some work on this, what you want to do is select the Kaizen world, or whatever your world is that you're playing on, right click it and hit copy and then paste it to your desktop. And if I show you right here, this is it right here for me. This is my Kaizen world at the top there. That is my Minecolonies world backed up. That's why I copy and paste. You don't want to cut, copy and paste. Now, if the world corrupts or there's any issues, then I have all of that saved. And then in the future, if there's an issue, what I can do is right click this, copy it, go back into this folder, again, right click, open folder, go into saves, and then paste it in there, and I'll have my world back to the last time I saved it. So I recommend you do this often, because things can happen, guys, right? It's modded Minecraft, this can happen. It's definitely worth it. It's a few seconds, and it's highly worth it. So the other thing about this folder, if we go back to, not view profile, excuse me, if we go back to open the folder once again, we can go into the mods folder. Now, with this mods folder, what you may want to do is add or remove certain mods for whatever reason. There might be mods that you just dislike playing with, or you might want to add certain things in. So once you've downloaded mods, and I'm not going to talk specifically about that today, but for example, Optifine is something a lot of people use. You might, Google Optifine, download the right version, the 1.16.4 version for this, and then get it in here. So then you drag and drop it into this folder right here, and that'll be added to your mods folder. So if you want to add mods, that is the way that you do that. So there was one important thing I forgot to tell you guys that I realized in editing, so this is like a little bit after the video, but this is very important. So on the CurseForge thing, what you can do is go down to the bottom left here, there's a little cog, that's your settings, go onto there, go to game specific here and go to Minecraft like this. This is all of your options for Minecraft. There's different things you can do here, we're not going to get into too much today, but this slidey bar right here is what's important. So this is where you can allocate a certain amount of gig to the game. Now it depends how much you should allocate, right? It depends how much RAM your computer has and is capable of allocating. So for me, I allocate 8 because I have 16 gigs, so that's still like, you know, only half of my system requirements. That's probably more than you need, but you know, I'm streaming and recording stuff, so I give it a bit of juice. But I would recommend that you go to 3 or 4 if you can. I mean, you can play around with this a little bit as well and just see what works for you and what doesn't. But this is the way you want to do this, and then whatever you set it to here, it will be saved as forever, right? So you can come back and change it in the future. So yeah, just going to put this somewhere randomly in the video where it seems to make sense, and this will be useful for you to get the most out of your game. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all there is to this. That is how you download it, and then you simply play it from there, and you know, that's how you get the game installed and how you load it up. Now, what I'm also going to do, and again, just sorry before I go into this, but there are links in the description to all of this stuff, so you can just click on the links. It's a little step-by-step process. Hopefully that's very easy for you guys, but do ask any questions in the comments. I'm pretty good at responding. I try my best, so do that. Yeah, there's going to be another video I'm making soon, very soon on my channel, which will be how to get started on Minecolonies. So I'm actually going to give you a bit of a tutorial on how to like start a new world and then what to do from there, how you get your first buildings, what you need to do with your workers, feeding them, just everything you need to know to give you a really good foundation of the game. It's a fantastic game, so I highly recommend you consider it. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. I thank you very much for watching. I really hope this video helped. If it did, please do consider dropping a like. But other than that, I'll just say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.